How's it going, Scruffians? This is Unkempt Minecraft and we are back on the Kamicraft server. Been away for a while, apologies for no videos last week, had some stuff going on in my personal life that I had to attend to. But last time out, we completed the build of the enchantment area, and we also did a bit of mining. Since then, I've gone exploring a bit off camera, and I've established a base of sorts. I've got my nether portal matched up, thanks to Nabsky for helping me with that. I did know how to do it, but you know, can't be in two places at the same time. Be quiet, sheep. Be quiet. Silence! Silence, sheep! Okay. They're ignoring me. Okay. Down here we've got our new branch mine. This is ours, we've built it. I haven't really dressed it up too much, but I've put stairs in it, up top and bottom. Given it a nice little entryway here, covered it with vines. This is where our nether portal came out. This isn't going to stay here. Well, it might. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. There's a little chicken in the water over there. We've got a couple of chests here, just got junk in them at the moment. Need to sort through those. A couple of furnaces. Anything in these? Just coal. Okay, got an anvil. And there's my bed as well. The initial plan was to find a spot a reasonable way away from spawn, but not so far away that it was an absolute hike to get back that was going to take hours and hours. So spawn is about 300 or 400 blocks that way on the other side of this jungle. That's, you've got the iron farm, and then you've got like the little railway that takes you to the spawn town. Didn't want to go too far, but I found this spot. I chucked down sort of a food farm here and the sheep up there just to sort of keep me going. I found this spot and I thought this would be a good spot to build a base, and I stand by that. This would be a good spot to build a base. Initially I had sort of planned to tunnel in here and dig down and do it underground. Doing an underground base this time, I think. Done a lot of above ground stuff before, but I think below ground's the way to go this time. But then I thought, I don't know, I'll keep looking, I might find somewhere even better. Ouch. And you know what? I kinda did, I think. What I found was this little area here. Now, I like this because it's almost the end of the river. That's the little doorway over there, I'll show you in there in a second. It's almost the end of the river, but if we go, hello chicken, if we go this way, we've got like another pool here, and the river sort of goes off in another direction. So that's pretty cool. So I think it's a pretty good situation. It's not hard to find, but it's not so easy to find that, you know, people are going to come and grief me or anything like that. Not that that would happen on Kamicraft, of course, but oh, hello creeper. I might just take this dude out. Okay, so the fall didn't do him any damage. Not back to sword. He can stay over there away from me. Okay, and this is what I've done so far. I hollowed out a 3x3 area and I've redecorated it with these prismarine. This is another just junk chest at the moment. I have done some stuff down at the bottom. I'll show you that in just a moment. But here, I've dug out a really, really deep hole. And I've left that there for some reason. But basically, this is going to be a multi-floor elevator. I am using a design that was originally done by Woollycraft, and that will go in the description below. I haven't quite figured out the multi-level element of it, but for the moment we only needed to go top and bottom, so it will do absolutely fine for now. And that's what we're going to be doing today, is building the elevator. I will just quickly show you what I've done downstairs. So as I'm mining down here, I'll sort of give you a little heads up. Let's get rid of these. These are from a design of the elevator I did before that wasn't quite as good. It was a bit sort of temperamental with the when you came out of the elevator, sometimes you would appear behind everything. But basically what I've done is I've dug a hole down about 60 blocks, and it's got room for the elevator and for the floor selector when it comes to that. But down here, what I have built is, because it was doing my head in, I've got a storage system. Now, every one of these banks of chests, these like a column of chests here, these 3 chests are all going to be filled with the same light. In this case it's cobblestone. I think this is going to be cobblestone as well. And we've got stone, granite, etc. And basically what I've done behind it is just your standard sorting system, bunch of comparators, running into redstone, running into repeaters, running into torches, which lock these hoppers, stopping any of this falling through. And then when an item drops into this hopper, what will happen is it will tick back up. It will tick up to 19 and then back down to 18 as it drops through, and then it will go into this chest, and then it will drop through the chest to the bottom. Nice and simple. Loads of tutorials online about how to build that. I'm sure you can find one. If you just look up Minecraft sorting system, then you'll be fine. These two here are empty at the moment. I need to figure out what to put in those. I've hollowed out this whole area here. In the middle is going to be a tree farm. I'm going to surround this with hoppers, and so that's going to be pretty cool. I don't know what to do with this grass here. I might not even keep it as grass. So any thoughts on what I could put in there would be fine. Stick that in the comments. That'd be a lot of fun to read. And yeah, what I'm thinking though is this central bit is going to go all the way up to the surface, and I might, if it's like if there's water up there or something, I might take the water out. I might just cover it with glass and have it at the bottom of the seabed. I don't know, but I guess we'll see. For now though, the only way to get out of here is to go back up the way we came. So I can either do what I did to get down, and that's use the pillar jumping and what have you, or I can just build the elevator. Now I think that's what I'm going to do. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the framework for the elevator. I'll do that off camera, and then when you come back, we should be ready to go with the wiring. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we've got the framework in, and that looks pretty good to me. I've got all the movable objects in there using furnaces because they're nice and cheap. And yeah, I guess we're going to start wiring this thing up. So let's get rid of this for now because it's eventually going to be the selector panel, but at the moment we don't have any real use for it. I'll get rid of this as well just so things are a little bit symmetrical. Going to put all the wiring on clay, I think. Have I got any blue? Yes, I have. I've got 64 blue. Okay. I think I've got enough repeaters. I should have enough redstone dust. I've got torches. Let's take another stack of redstone dust just to be safe, and we'll take some standard blocks as well. Just making sure. Okay, right. So, button to operate this bad boy is going to be right here. That is going to draw a signal out to, where's my blue clay? There we go. To here, and then we're going to come out and then down again, and then we're going to put redstone dust there, there, and there. We need a repeater set to 2 ticks. Did I take redstone? I did take redstone torches. Okay, and then up here we're going to have block. We're gonna have block and block. We're gonna put a redstone torch right. We don't need the lamps. We'll take them out of the inventory. We're gonna put a redstone torch right. Is that gonna work? I think that could work. Let's find out. Because we can then put a torch there. Come up a bit more. Don't need anything on top of that, I don't think. And then here, all we do is we go clay, clay. Let's drop down a bit, a couple more. Clay, clay. I think that's right. Yeah, because that block would be powered and it would fire the bottom piston. Yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense. Right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put another redstone repeater here. This one's set to 3 ticks. And we're going to get some redstone dust, pop it there and there. Okay. Now I need to go find a minecart because we need to do a test run. I need to make sure I've wired this right. So I've got a minecart somewhere. Where did I put it? Oh, it's in my inventory. I do also need a rail. Okay, and in case you don't know, the way you put a minecart on this slime block is you go we use blue clay. Go blue clay there, and then we'll pop a rail on top, just like that. Then we'll put the minecart on top of that, and then you just break this block. And it won't come out because we've got a daylight sensor here, and that is just under a half block, and that will stop it coming out. I might put some more half slabs around it, I haven't decided yet. But for now, where's my button? There it is. Put that there, and tally ho. And of course it doesn't bloody fire. Okay, why did that happen? I know why. This is too high. Or is it? Hang on. If I put a repeater here and then input a signal, I need that button again. Why did that not work? That should have worked. Right, so if I do an input, let's try this again. Like that. Need to take the minecart out. That's really annoying. So we can just test that it fires, I guess. Redstone dust here. Redstone clay there. And that there. So technically, if I put a button here, it all gets powered, but nothing moves. Oh, that redstone dust there might be the issue. No. So why isn't this piston firing? Actually, the slime block's on top of the piston. That is definitely a piston. Yep. Light in this should fire that. How bizarre. Unless the piston needs to be up one. Oh god, I really hope that's not the case. Right, let's get this out and put it back. Furnaces. Oh, I hate redstone sometimes. Put that there. I then put the piston. Where are my sticky pistons at now? If I put the piston here, slime block here, and then I'll just replace these for the moment with immovable blocks. Give me my furnaces back. That doesn't matter all the way around now because I'm just going to take them out again in a sec. You and you. If I now put a button on the back of this furnace, which it should allow me to do. Well, ball sacks. Okay, so I've got to bring the whole thing down one. Or have I? I suppose that could work. No, I've got to bring the whole thing down one. Okay. Well, that's annoying. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I think I've figured out the problem. Basically, I had a repeater the wrong way around up here, and at the bottom, I didn't have an immovable object next to the slime block. Or rather, I didn't have an immovable object next to the slime block, which meant that it was trying to push the sea lantern that I had underneath this. And unfortunately, what that was doing was then it was pushing against this and nothing was moving, because these don't move. But I've figured it out now, so what I'm going to do is, this is how it's wired. It's redstone dust, repeater running into this, and then it's two redstone dust there. Then you've got a torch tower going up to there, the repeater running this way into this block, off that torch tower with a piece of redstone dust on it, and then the redstone loops it back around, and then it's tileable from there. So I'm going to build this up to the top, and then we're going to go for a test run. So I will see you in just a second. Okay, I think that's pretty much done now. Let's just take a quick look around here. You can see I've done all the redstone way up to the top. At the top is the stopping mechanism. I'll show you that when I get up there, in fact, because that's quite clever. What I'll do is I'll just jump into the minecart and then you hit the button. And whoa, up we go. And stop, please. There we go. Shift out and shift out in a good place. Okay, that's great, that works. And now what I'll do, I said I'll show you the stopping mechanism. It's very simple really. When you get to the top here, rather than powering a repeater and some more redstone, it fires out this sticky piston with a redstone block on it. And then, if I can do this without dropping the block, there we go. That will retract this piston, which has a half slab on it. So it will drop and it will sit slightly lower than the stuff around it. Go. Get that back in there. Actually, I can just break that, because what I can do is I can drop that prismarine bracket back in there, get my rail, get my minecart, and then just hit the button. There we go. I can pop down and get that in a second. Next thing to do will be just to tidy up this tunnel a bit. I haven't got a silk touch pick, so when I've been breaking redstone lamps, unfortunately it's been breaking them for good. But I went and got a bunch more prismarine shards from the Guardian farm. So I'll be able to put one of these lamps right there. I've got one directly above the mine shaft as well. I want to put some glass in here. I've had to revamp this a little bit because of the sticky pistons. I think they break hoppers. I don't think they interact too well with them. So I move things around so it doesn't interact with that at all. But I now need to put a transparent block up here so I can open the chest. So I'll do that as well. Maybe I'll bring this prismarine line all the way around. Actually, that's not a bad idea. And then if I put a sign here over the glass block, then that'll be actually no, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'd be good. I'd just say sort of universal dump or something like that. I don't know. Well, I won't say that, but I'll come up with something good. Anyway, so this build pretty much finished. I'm just going to tidy it up, finish tidying up the tunnel, and then we'll start thinking about the door. See you in a minute. Okay, so we're back at the bottom here, just as a zombie tries to interfere with my recording. And it looks as though we are pretty good. I've tidied this wall up here, just sort of made it all symmetry. And then what we'll do is we'll hop up into the elevator. Does it work? Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Ah, yes, there we go. Works perfectly. Thank you very much to Willy Creeper for that design. I'll be putting a link to that design in the description for sure. Also got here a chest, which I'm going to chuck some items in, some dirt and some furnaces. And what will happen is they will all, you can hear that dropper firing, they will all fire out into a drop, and they'll drop all the way down into a hopper at the bottom, and then we'll enter the sorting system from there. I've also made a couple of design modifications to my tunnel. Rather than having the dark prismarine run the length, I've got the standard prismarine running all around the middle here. I've put the glass block here with the light above it just so I can open the chest there. I've also got a button here which is the down activation for the elevator. If the minecart's not here, all I have to do is press the button and drop down myself. There's a slime block at the bottom so I won't take any fall damage. So yeah, I've got rid of all the dark prismarine there, and I've used it for these lighting breaks, these lighting brackets if you will. And then I've got one here, and just inside that is where I'm going to be building my 3x3 piston door. Now I'm pretty new to redstone, as I think I said in the first video, so I am going to work off a tutorial on this, but I'm going to give you the odd progress update just to let you know how it's going, and I think from there we should be able to get a pretty nice door in here. I think the one I might use is Zuma Void's 3x3 prismarine door, because it would fit this perfectly. And yeah, I will see you in a minute when it's finished. Well, not when it's finished, but when I've got a fair chunk of it done. See you then. Okay, so here I am in the Nether Hub. I just realised that I am running low on food and I haven't made myself a proper chicken or steak farm just yet. So I'm going to head over to spawn where there's a whole bunch of farms, and I can sort of help myself. The chest there, having a bit of server lag at the moment. Just portal lag, I guess. Okay, let's head out. Let's see how the older enchantment area is getting on. So there's the potion house, then there's the enchantment. Oh, we've got a new friend. New friend for the enchantment. What have we got here? Looks like a blacksmith. Has somebody built a blacksmith? Looks like they have. Extra anvil of 40 anvils in the chest. Wow. There's the anvil, there's the pool there. Got a furnace here. So look inside. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool with the flowing lava. I like that a lot. Looks like Freddy Bush Boy just got some diamonds. That's pretty cool. And you can put in orders as well. I might have to put in an order for Silk Touch at some point because I've never seemed to be able to blooming get it. And got chests, beds. This is awesome. Oh, this is a really cool build. I'd love to know who built this. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, let's head back over to the barb. And we'll get ourselves a stack of roast chicken and then we'll head back over. And we'll get cracking. I've excavated the area I need. I need to sort of put together some resources. I need a couple of cauldrons, some more sticky pistons, stuff like that. But once I've got that sorted, I will pop back on and let you know how it's going. See you in a minute. Oh my goodness. Oh Freddy, I feel so bad for you. Inventory was full, burned them all in the lava. Oh, does all that to get diamonds, but then... Oh man. Okay, so here we are. It's raining outside, which is really annoying, but I've dug the hole under which we are going to be building our piston door. I think I've left enough space all the way around. It's at the bottom where it's at the widest, so I've made a bit more space down here. I got really lucky. Because see all this here? Just behind that is the water from the jungle river. So yeah, we are playing with fire, but I think we're going to be okay so long as we don't accidentally take any of these blocks out. Okay, I'm going to get cracking and I'll give you a shout when I've finished building the bottom section. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Quick progress update for you. I am currently wiring in the next set of pistons. I've built pretty much all of them. Why wasn't that working? It's because that torch was there. Fine, now I'll do this. Get rid of you. And then pop red blocks there and there. And then I'll pop my last comparator there. Torches here and here. Work my way back down. With torches here and here. And then here, I want a repeater, but I can't remember which way I have to run it. I'm pretty sure it's that way. But I'm not sure about that. Either way, I'll go and check that in a sec, but just to give you sort of a broad overview of what's going on. This is the contraption at the bottom here. As you can see, it does run up the sides. I'll just see if I can work my way around to show you what's going to happen at the top. I can't, so I will show you that at the end. I suppose that means we'll get a nice big reveal. But it's going well. The build is proceeding at a decent pace. There are lots of mobs outside. It sounds like it must be night time, but they can all go and do one. So yeah, I'll come back and hopefully I should be putting in the last finishing touches. So I'll see you then. Okay, there it is. There's my door in all its glory. That was a couple of hours of pretty painstaking work. I actually need to put a little bit of Prisma in here to finish it off. There we go. And I'll just show you how it opens. I'll do that. And there it goes. Big thanks to Zuma Void for the design for this. I'll put a link to his tutorial down in the description. But I love this. It just looks really cool. He uses dark prisma in his design, but I thought I'd use that just to keep the tunnel uniform. Again, I think I've missed a couple of little bits. I just need to... if I stand on this, it stays open. Because it works on a decaying comparator circuit, it works really well. I just need to sort of decorate the outside here, so I'm going to put blocks all the way around, offset by 1, I think. I just need to figure out exactly how I want to do that, so I'm going to do that off camera. But I think this is going to wrap the episode up. We've got a lot done today, guys. Elevator sorted, and the piston door is looking pretty good, if I say so myself. Let's just let that shut on its own. There we go. The only real downside is that it's pressure plates, so mobs can get in. But if it causes any problems, I'll fix it. No real problem. So yeah, I'm going to call this episode here. I think I've got some stuff to dump into my... Yep, I've got some sand and some dirt. And yeah, thanks for coming along, guys. Next time out, I think we'll be doing some work more in the base. Maybe sort ourselves out a smelter, maybe some auto farms. But until then, Stay subscribed for you guys. This is Unkempt Minecraft from the Kamicraft server, signing off.